Good afternoon, Erath County. Today is Monday, April 15th, 2024, and I am Copeland Welch. We are back with another Meet the Team Monday exclusive interview where I am sitting down with Tarleton's very own bass fishing team members, Garett, Cadenhead, and Semper. We will be talking about the Tarleton bass fishing team, Major League Fishing Championships, and more, all coming up on Texan TV. Garett and Sam, thank you so much for joining me today. Let's jump right into it. Can you both tell me how you first became interested in fishing and how that journey has landed you on Tarleton's bass fishing team?
Absolutely. I think it kind of goes without saying that for any of the members, it usually starts at a super young age. Kind of work your way up into high school and you get to fish the high school trails, and then from there you kind of realize that you can take it a little further and go into the college realm of fishing, and I think that's where a lot of our guys kind of stand in getting into it, and then from there you can take your career all the way up into the professional side of it.
Yeah, it was about the same thing for me. I grew up fishing with my dad, going to local ponds and everything, and in high school, early high school, started fishing with some friends and got into tournaments in high school and just kind of went from there and heard about the Tarleton bass fishing team, joined there and met a lot of great guys and just been fishing tournaments ever since.
Awesome. Garett, you competed in your last ever college fishing tournament at the Lake Toho Major League Fishing Championship and finished in 9th place, qualifying you for nationals. Tell me how that experience felt and what was going through your mind as you fished your last college tournament.
I think that was just a heck of a way to kind of end what I've been working towards, since I've been in college. I had qualified for that tournament in a previous one fishing at Sam Rayburn, and so kind of being able to qualify for a national championship fishing at a lake in Texas and then getting to go fish the national championship in Florida was pretty sweet. And then the fact that that was my last tournament and then pulling off a top 10 there was awesome. I mean, not just for myself, but then being able to kind of show off the Bass Club and then repping Tarleton's name and all of our sponsors. It was a really cool and special event.
Yeah, that's awesome. Sam, you have a lot to be proud of when it comes to your college fishing accomplishments. You've placed in the top 5 at various Major League Fishing tournaments, and you've even walked away with a first place win. Out of all the tournaments you've competed in, which are you the most proud of and why?
Definitely the win at Lake of the Ozarks, that Major League Fishing. It's really hard to compete against all these guys. I mean, there's hundreds of college anglers and everybody has a partner, but I go out there by myself and try to do the best I can, and I was able to pull off that win at that tournament. So it was just really special to show off Tarleton and be able to show that we have some guys that can really compete with the best of them.
Yeah, for sure. Garett, you're the president of the bass fishing team at Tarleton, which is currently ranked 10th in the nation and 1st in the state of Texas. Are there certain strategies you can attribute the success to?
I think that it just kind of all boils down to like the mindset of all the guys that we have on the team. Whenever they first come in, we stress really hard to them that we're not going to tell you what you can and can't do, but we're here as a team and we're going to go fish as a team. And so, I mean, we're going to go and compete. We're competing against top schools in the nation. These guys are getting scholarships. They've been fishing their entire lives as well, but they've got school boats, school trucks. I mean, they're not paying a dime to go and do this. And then you've got us from Texas that are paying it all from our own bank accounts. And so, I think that kind of gives the guys a little extra motivation to get out there and go, give it their all at every tournament. And I mean, that's shown for the last 4 years, at least since I've been here. We've been a top competitor for nationally ranked, and then we've been #1 in Texas since I've been here as well.
That's amazing. Sam, in any competition, there's a mental aspect that you must prepare for. Do you have any pre-tournament rituals you like to follow?
I wouldn't really say I have anything specific. I mean, we stay in tune with all of our schoolwork and everything, so we have to, every time after we get off the water, we have to keep up with our school, stay in contact with our professors. I go to bed as early as I can and wake up as early as I can to get on the water and start my day and go throughout the whole day and then go repeat the whole process for an entire week. I don't necessarily have anything that I do to prepare for it, just kind of keep going and do the best I can.
Awesome. What role does teamwork play in the bass fishing tournaments? I know there's some that come in pairs. Is that typical?
Typically, you do have typically every team has two members to it. But in like Sam's case, you can choose to fish by yourself if you feel like you fish better by yourself, if you don't necessarily want to deal with a partner, or if it's just easier for your scheduling to fish by yourself. But like I said, usually it's usually 2 to a boat. And that's, I mean, makes it easier. You've got 2 lines on the water during the tournament and everything like that. But for the guys that go out there and do it by themselves, I mean, more power to them. If they're able to, I mean, in Sam's case, if they're able to go win tournaments and get consistently, you know, top 10, top 5 finishes, then I think that says a lot about the angler himself.
And we'll generally have about 10 to 20 teams go fish at a tournament. We'll all stay at a house together if we can, or we got a few houses. And we're always like talking to each other after we go out on the water and pre-fish and figuring out what the fish are doing, how we can go win the thing. So we got everybody working together to try to help the school and help everyone the best they can.
I love that. As you both know, the Tarleton Bass Club is thriving right now. How do you both see this success growing and expanding in the future?
It's only going to get bigger, no doubt about that. I think for the last 3 years we've had at least 20 incoming freshmen.
Wow.
So, I mean, I know right now we've already got 20 applications and it's not even the end of this school year. So it's going to keep growing. We have 72 members right now. I believe 65 or 66, mid-60s of those are actually active and fish every tournament. But that number's just going to keep growing. I mean, when I was a freshman, I think we only had about 30 or 40 members when I was a freshman, so we've already, you know, almost doubled that since I've been here.
Wow.
So it's going to keep growing, it's going to keep getting bigger, and we're going to keep making a name for ourselves.
That's awesome. Well, Garett and Sam, thank you so much for joining me today. It's been a pleasure to hear from two bass fishing experts, and I wish you both the best of luck in the future.
Thank you.
This has been a production of Texan TV News, a product of the Texan News Service from the Tarleton State University campus in Stephenville, Texas. You can follow the Texan News Service on Facebook, Instagram, and X, and check out our website at www.texannews.net for all of your latest campus, local, and state news. Today's interview was produced by the Texan TV staff. Be sure to let us know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Have a wonderful day, Texans.